Okay, kindergartners, we are ready for step 1 in our final piece of our Mother's Day opinion writing. So before we get started, make sure you have this paper printed off. You'll be able to find it on the slide, and it's also on this week's learning board. So get this paper printed off, and then you're also going to need your plan for this. Your plan is going to be a great resource for you for this whole rest of this final piece. So for step 1, we're going to do 2 things for step 1. We're going to do the title and we're going to do the beginning sentence. Both of those are going to be pretty easy because we kind of already have them written out on our plan. So on the final piece, it says title up here. So up here on this line, you're going to write your title. Now I'm going to resource it off of my plan. I've already written my title. I'm already an expert at it. I've already stretched it out. I shouldn't have to spend a lot of time writing those 2 words. I've already done it. So I'm going to put my plan right beside my final piece. You guys might not see it on the video, but it's right beside me so I can see and resource it. So for the title up here, I'm going to write in my nicest, neatest handwriting, my mom. And I'm going to make it nice and neat, rest those letters on the line. Make sure that my reader can read it. It's probably going to be my mom, and I want this to be my nicest writing for her. Right here, this is your name, so you're experts at your name, but make sure it's the kindergarten way. Resting those letters on the line. Start with a capital, and the rest are lowercase. Okay, so we have the title, and our plan is a little box right by the word title. You're going to check mark that and say, check, I have my title done. Now, the next thing we're going to work on is our beginning sentence. Here's what's fabulous. We have already written our beginning sentence perfectly. We wrote it on our plan. So I'm going to resource that beginning sentence just like I resourced the title. So I'm going to set my paper right beside, or my plan right beside my final paper. And I'm going to start my beginning sentence over here on the end. And I'm going to just resource it. I'm going to start with a capital, and I'm going to write in. I'm going to make sure I'm resting those letters on the line. I'm going to make sure I'm putting spaces between my words. In my, and I keep looking over at my plan to make sure I'm spelling those words correctly. In my opinion, my mom is the best. Now, it doesn't matter if I just resourced it. Good writers always go back and reread. That helps me make sure that I added all my words and that it makes sense. And I touch each word so that way I'm not forgetting anything. In my opinion, my mom is the best. There's my thought. Now add a dot. Now I'm going to go back to my plan, and it has my beginning sentence with a check mark box. I'm going to say, check, I now have my beginning sentence. So in that first step, we got a whole bunch of stuff done. We got our title written. We wrote our name, the kindergarten way, beautifully. And then you wrote your beginning sentence. Now you're ready for step 2.